What's up, Sabercats? Thanks for joining us for this week's show.
We've got a packed lineup today, starting with something every student can relate to, balancing school and work.
Elijah, Marcus, and Crash talk to students about how they manage their schedules.
Balancing work and school for many students could be very challenging. But students try their best to keep themselves balanced all around. The key moves to stay organized are to have a strict scheduling and communication with others. Even though there's a lot of pressure doing both, it teaches these students discipline.
Doing homework after work or days that I don't have work or early in the morning.
I balance school with schoolwork or with work, pretty much just by getting my work done in class. A lot of the teachers don't hand out homework these days, so I have it easy for that part. But if I do have homework, I just wing it at the end of my shift. So.
This is Elijah Hamilton signing out with CVTV.
With winter sports kicking off, our boys basketball team is stepping back onto the court and gearing up for the season.
Shay and Bree met with players and Coach Morgan to see what Sabercats can expect this year.
It's that time of year again, Sabercats. We are approaching basketball season and our boys team is ready to get on the court. We got an inside look at how the team is preparing and even got to talk to some of the players. We interviewed returning player and first-time varsity player Drake Middleton. He gave us some insight on his perspective going into the season.
What are you most excited for this season? Is definitely going to be playing DC and beating them, of course, at home is going to be fun. So my expectation for the season is just, we got a new program. We got a bunch of juniors and young guys, so I just want everyone to grow and get better and also just come together as a team. That's really my biggest expectation with the team.
A tryout camp has been hosted for the future 2025 through 2026 basketball team. We wanted more perspectives on the season, and we're lucky enough to get interviews with the varsity coach, Coach Morgan, and first-time Sabercat, Adley Ritmaha.
We're looking for them to just come out and play hard, communicate, just be a part of the program, be a part of the unit, and just show how much they want to be in the program for our tryout. Our tryout camp, we will have that the week before tryouts. We'll be meeting with each individual player to show what they need to improve on or work for to be a part of the team, as full as the drills that we're going to go through in our tryouts.
My expectations for this season is to have a winning record and to beat a lot of teams.
Well, Sabercats, sounds like we should be going into the season with high hopes. Castleview boys basketball will be playing Bear Creek on December 1st. Make sure to come support. This is Shay Davidson signing out.
Looks like our Sabercats been working hard to prepare for the first game against Bear Creek High School. We encourage you to come out and support your Sabercats.
Recently, there's been a rise in tardies around the school, and staff have been looking for solutions.
Miles, Quinn, and Sydney spoke with students and teachers, including Miss Walter and Dean Knox, to find out what's going on.
Typically, it's because whenever, I have to go to the bathroom sometimes, and that typically takes a second just because the hallways are crowded and, bathrooms being stalls to being used up. So there's always some sort of group kind of sitting around by the bathrooms, just in the hallway. So.
If you're habitually tardy, I would just leave 10 minutes early. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer. Motivation to get to the class, motivation to keep your grades up. So, because your grade goes down every single time you are late to class, and it's just a team effort. So, I would just say make better choices.
Thank you for the great advice. Hopefully students will now be tardy less.
Last week, CV students got an inside look into the world of the FBI.
Landon, Tegan, and Evie sat down with retired FBI agent Johnny Grusing to learn more about his work and experience.
And humility, I think you guys described it some, and a great kind of a catchy way to remember it. It's not thinking of yourself less, but thinking of others more.
Have you ever wondered who helps keep you safe while you're at school? Turns out it's former FBI agent Johnny Grusing. Mr. Grusing used to work on missing persons and serial killer cases during his time at Quantico.
He would say, yep, I put her right here, being Jennifer, one of our victims. And so then our evidence team would dig this whole thing, 3 feet on each side, and we would bring Scott back hours later and show him she's not here.
Today, he works as head of security for the Douglas County School District. Last Thursday, Mr. Grusing visited CV and spoke to the junior and senior LGC advisements.
Can that be perceived as a leadership weakness if I'm asking for advice before I do something instead of just doing it myself? Could be. Do you think it is?
I think the guest speaker we had last week was really cool. He told us a lot of really interesting things that I didn't know about the FBI before, and I think it really helps me understand an AP Lang because we're learning about serial killers right now.
If you want to hear more about Mr. Grusing's time in the FBI, check out some of his TV appearances or take a look at his book, The Devil I Knew, Unmasking a Serial Killer. This is Tegan Ricks from CVTV, signing out.
The Voices of the Pride recently took a field trip to MSU to learn more about performance and music opportunities.
Mitchell, Jimmy, and Abel talked to members of the choir about what the experience was like.
Welcome to the 24th Annual Choral Celebration at Metropolitan State University of Denver. Please join me in welcoming to the stage.
Voices of the Pride recently performed at Metro State University.
Every year, Voices of the Pride has the honor of performing at Metro State University for the teachers there. We interviewed Voices of the Pride president Ben Halliday, and he told us what being a senior in Voices of the Pride is like.
Of the choir, how does this group make you feel this year?
Honestly, I think it's been pretty cool this year to be with a bunch of different people because the other 2 years I've been with a different group of people. So this group of choir kids, I guess, are really talented and different in their own way, and I've enjoyed being with a bunch of different people that I wasn't able to the other past years and see what cool sounds we make, cool songs we do. Yeah.
This being your last Metro performance, how does this compare to the others?
Honestly, it was really fun to be able to do this with this different group of people because I've been in it. This is my 3rd year, and it's been fun to go be with a bunch of different clinicians and sing in front of a bunch of different people, and it was a lot of fun.
Our CV choir groups, your support.
This is Jimmy Glassman.
I'm Mitchell Eastwood. And I'm Abel Archibald.
Signing out for CVTV.
That was the last story we had for you today.
If you want to see more, check out our Instagram at CV Student Media or visit our website at cvstudentmedia.com. Once again, I'm Blake.
And I'm Kaylin. See you next time, Sabercats.